During Energy Action Month, we recommit to fighting the climate crisis by conserving and sustaining our energy resources, using energy more efficiently, and expanding access to renewable energy. Montgomery County has a goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2027 and 100% by 2035. We can only do this through concerted efforts to maximize energy efficiency and conservation and to move away from dirty energy and toward clean energy. Transitioning to energy efficiency and renewables is the only way we'll meet Montgomery County's energy goals and improve the overall quality of life for residents and businesses. While we recognize Wednesday, October 6th is Energy Efficiency Day and October is Energy Action Month, this is a year-round priority for us as we address the climate crisis and take steps to make sustainable changes. We're joined today by William Ellis, the Vice President of the Maryland Pepco region, who will now give us some remarks. Mr. Ellis, welcome.
Good morning, Council President, Council members, County Executive. Thank you for having us here today. I am joined by my colleague, Tammy Watkins, and our energy efficiency expert, Dolly Banks. We are proud to be here today as a partner and energy service provider of Montgomery County. We truly believe in the power of energy efficiency. At its core, energy efficiency is a common sense solution that feels good too. It's about saving, not wasting. It's about getting the most mileage out of our resources so that they go farther. It provides a variety of benefits, not the least which includes lowering energy bills. Plus, energy efficiency is delivered by local businesses, retailers, HVAC contractors, home builders, so much of the funding stays in the community, creating local jobs. Energy efficiency is a smart and future-focused solution. It helps defer costly investments in infrastructure so that we can better manage our assets in a rapidly changing technology landscape. It helps reduce the impacts of grid congestion as well as load growth from mass-scale electrification, such as electric vehicles. Montgomery County has set an ambitious goal of zero carbon emissions by 2035, and we are here today as Pepco to say that we're doing our part to help the county meet its goal as well. Through our programs, residents here have recycled nearly 20,000 refrigerators and other appliances, built over 1,600 Energy Star new homes, installed over 1 million LED light bulbs and water saving measures, and administered over $15 million in deep energy retrofits to improve comfort and efficiency of our homes through our Home Performance with Energy Star program. For small businesses recovering during the pandemic, energy efficiency programs have administered more than $23 million in incentives for energy savings projects that will reduce their electric costs by nearly $3,000 a year. In total, we have helped nearly 6,000 businesses during this pandemic make energy efficiency improvements that will provide long-term resilience and lower bills right away so that they can use their money to reinvest in their business and the community. In fact, since we started this program in 2012, we have delivered more than $220 million to help almost 55,000 customers make energy efficiency upgrades. And together, they have saved enough energy to power over 36,000 homes for an entire year. We are also installing electric vehicle public charging stations all over the county, partnering with county leadership, Montgomery County Parks, municipalities, and others to ensure that no community is left behind in the benefits of electrifying our transportation sector. For over a decade, Pepco has partnered with Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection, Department of General Services, and other agencies. Energy efficiency has enabled us to get the most value out of every kilowatt of electricity produced without sacrificing features or performance. Customers who take advantage of our EE programs enjoy the benefits of lower electric bills, increased comfort, enhanced productivity, and a safer environment. We thank you, Council President, for allowing us here today to stand with you all in support of Energy Efficiency Day. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. County Exec or Ms. Hochberg, you're joining us. Do you have any remarks you want to add?
Just a few things I'd like to say about, first of all, thank you for letting me join you this morning. This is really important. I want to start with comments from William Ellis. And I will say that, while we've talked about a partnership for 10 years, this has been the best 2 years of a partnership, frankly, that I've seen. You know, your willingness to work with us and engage on projects has really, I feel, been a sea change in our relationship. And I look forward to working with you. We're doing some really interesting things now, and you all have been a part of that. So I just want to acknowledge that. I don't often say things like that about Pepco, but I will say this has been a better relationship in moving forward, and you should get credit for that. There's a lot to celebrate in October. You know, this is Walktober. It's a celebration of the state's official sport, walking. And to Walk Maryland Day on October 6th, to Energy Efficiency Day, also on October 6th, to Energy Action Month. These are all important things that are happening. And we're noting that, you know, the county has declared a climate emergency. We submitted what is probably the most aggressive climate action plan this June. We recognize that plan was a plan created, you know, a year and a half ago, and it's going to be revised every single year. From the moment we started working on that plan, things that weren't available to us when this started are available to us now. There's been amazing changes occurring in hydrogen. There's amazing changes in the way you can deal with your waste streams. There are a lot of things that just weren't possible. So I'm really happy to say, you know, that while we've got a plan, we've been doing concrete things. We worked with the school system to get into a contract to replace their diesel bus fleet with electric buses, which is going to be really important. Pepco was at the groundbreaking of our Brookville bus depot, where we're putting in an electric, a microgrid powered by solar energy that'll charge up to 70 electric buses. We have another facility in the county that is being fitted for hydrogen so that we can bring hydrogen buses into our fleet for the places where we need longer haul buses than can be provided by electric buses. So we're continuing to move on things even as we plan for even bigger things. I want to thank the council for unanimously passing the 2018 Green Construction Codes. These are absolutely critical for you wonky people out there. You know, residential and commercial buildings account for about 50% of our greenhouse gases, and assuring that future buildings are built to standards that do not continue to contribute to greenhouse gases is really important. And I'm hoping the council takes similar action with the building energy performance standards legislation, which offers a ramp for existing buildings to improve their performance, because we cannot attack and solve climate change if we don't also deal with the existing infrastructure. And so the council's support on this is going to be critical. And when those two things are in place, we've got a substantial path forward to dealing with the major emitter of our greenhouse gases. And with the county's work on public transportation, with the changing of our fleet to an electric fleet, which is where we're going, we will be making our part of that contribution, and we'll continue to work with the private sector to find ways to incentivize people to electrify their personal vehicles. All of us have to do things. The government has a sphere that it can operate in, but in the end of the day, the government won't be telling you to buy an electric vehicle, and we won't be putting solar panels on houses. Those are decisions that individuals have to make. So thank you. And this is like an important day in Montgomery County, and I'm glad I could be here to share it with everybody.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Let me quickly read the proclamation and hand it off to DEP. Whereas Montgomery County has declared a climate emergency and accelerated our community-wide climate goals to restore a safe climate and build a sustainable economy, and whereas the county has committed to reduce community-wide greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2027 and reaching 100% elimination by 2035, and whereas the Department of Environmental Protection is dedicated to enhancing the quality of life in our community by protecting and improving Montgomery County's air, water, and land in a sustainable way while fostering smart growth, a thriving economy, and healthy communities, and whereas DEP works with the residents and businesses, utilities, and nonprofit organizations to promote energy efficiency and renewable energy use to boost sustainability, reduce energy use, switch to clean energy, and lower greenhouse gas emissions as a community. And whereas a nationwide network of energy efficiency groups and partners has dedicated the first Wednesday in October as the National Annual Energy Efficiency Day, now therefore be it resolved by the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, we proclaim October as Energy Action Month And be it further resolved that all residents are encouraged to act locally to do their part to conserve and sustain energy resources and use energy more efficiently and expand access to renewable energy to protect our resources locally, regionally, nationally, and globally, presented on the 5th of October, 2021, signed by myself as council president. Thank you all so much for joining us this morning.